The Vietnamese food system is unique in many senses, and also the problems and the challenges that it's facing. First of all, it's a very diverse food system. So there is a huge diversity of food groups and vegetables. In that sense, there's many positive aspects to the food system. At the same time, there is a major worry among consumers about food safety. That is a consequence of the quick intensification of agriculture in Vietnam. In terms of the supply systems, there is a very rapid transformation with incomes coming up. Many people are demanding more meat products, which has also led to more imports of feed. And this is raising also sustainability issues in terms of pesticide use, in terms of antibiotic use, but also in terms of changing diets itself. So for the first time in Vietnam, the food system is not only delivering better nutrition for many populations that are getting out of stunting, but at the same time there is a rapid increase also in obesity, particularly in urban areas. So the food system is transforming very rapidly. At the same time, there is a huge importance of smallholder farmers and also retail at informal level, and a push from many actors towards modernization, which doesn't necessarily mean only supermarkets, but it also implies finding better ways to work with smallholders and traditional markets to deliver safe food and nutritious food. So what does A4NH hope to achieve? First of all, we hope to do a very thorough food system characterization at different scales. So this means understanding how the food system is transforming, what kinds of policies and drivers are influencing it, and where we can really intervene to make the food system better. That could be at the market level, it could be at the policy level, it could be at the food environment and education level. But the first step is to understand actually where are those leverage points for us to make interventions. Then a second step is to try to generate the evidence that the interventions that we do actually work. And for that we need to work together with our partners, with multi-stakeholder platforms, with private sector to make positive change. So it needs to be a collaborative process, a participatory process, and it needs to be scalable as well. So we may test it at a local scale, but then we need to bring it up to a bigger scale. Food system research is important not only in Vietnam, globally probably, because it has food systems go from local to national to global implications. And the same is true for Vietnam. But Vietnam is a unique case and maybe kind of representative of the Southeast Asian region. That makes Vietnam different from other countries. One could say that the Philippines, Indonesia are much more advanced in terms of high energy, dense diets, also in terms of the implications of diet shifts and processing and industry. Vietnam is somewhere in the middle, and it's important to understand the transition. You could also see that in other Southeast Asian countries like Myanmar or Laos, maybe the diet is more traditional. So from Vietnam's case, we can draw lessons from other countries. The other important element of food systems for healthy diets works and food system work in Vietnam really relates to the potential impact that can be achieved. Vietnam is a very young country. The changes are very fast. So also we expect that the changes in the food system will go fast, and of course maintaining the healthy diet as it is, because the Vietnamese diet is kind of healthy, is a good entry point for us to start to maintain what's already good about the current situation. So that's one entry point. On the other hand, we want to work also not only on the healthy aspects of the diets, but also Vietnam offers unique possibilities to understand inclusive markets and environmental impacts of food systems. As one of the most densely populated countries in the world, it offers a unique site for learning that can be replicated in other countries.